The name Direct Contact School is not just a name. It is a name that is driven by the desire to identify the intrinsic individual needs of each and every learner.
Every other time I come for work, my desire is, at the end of the day, I produce a well-rounded learner. Somebody who is excelling academically, somebody who abstains from drugs, somebody who is keeping away from premarital sex. Those are devils that have become a scourge in our society. And every other school is battling with that.
The quality of education that is offered here is top-notch.
And the teachers, I think I like the teachers, especially on the primary side. They're very hands-on.
Over and above, our teachers, they engage in workshops so that they remain at par with what is expected.
Yeah, I'm a former alumni here, 2020. I was doing my upper 6th year, and I was the head boy as well. Right now, I just finished my degree with Fistula University of Poland. I did my bachelor's in international relations.
My teacher is Ma'am Shafika. I like my teacher because she's very kind. She always teaches me my name and she always tells me to write the phonic sounds. I like to learn and I like to play with my friends.
Well, the science labs, what I've realized is that they're well maintained, it's always clean, and they have all the equipment for any experimental things that we want to do.
Starting from the infants, we teach dexterity skills, we teach coordination skills, the hand-to-eye coordination. When we get to the upper grades, we're now learning more advanced things like we learn robotics. Currently, we are rolling out a robotics concept for all the learners. Why? We want to teach the child to be a critical thinker, to be an adept, marketable person in this global village.
The knowledge that we give them here at Direct Contact School will set them at the same level as a student who's in university doing programming. We have Dominic, who is a former student, who made a massive and impressive project. He's a student at the University of Zimbabwe right now.
When I grow up, I want to be an engineer because the way the school teaches and their well-experienced teachers helps me have all the equipment and all the knowledge I need to be an engineer, which also is a lot of money.
We have got so many clubs. They include music, G&C, Girl Guides, Boys Scouts. We also have debates. These clubs have helped learners to develop in their communication skills. They are also improving in accountability skills.
I think the one thing that gives this school a trophy is its well-trained and experienced teachers.
We conduct educational tours termly. Normally we do it this way. First term is a one-day trip. Second term is a one-day trip. Then the third term we normally go for 3 to 5 days.
We've gone to Chinoi Caves, which was very fun experience, going into the dark caves, learning the history of Chinoi, which helps a lot of people who didn't even know the history of their country. And we also went to Kariba, which was a very fun experience, seeing the biggest lake in Zimbabwe. It's very wonderful. I thank the school for providing the opportunity for us to go to Kariba, which was very nice and good.
To make sure that the trips are enjoyable, the first thing that we have to make sure of is the mode of transport that we are going to be using. Are the buses of the good standard? Remember, this is an elite school. And also we try to make sure that even in the rooms, the ones that they will be sleeping, if it's a hotel, we make sure that it is a 5-star hotel.
Direct Contact is one of the best schools. Pane so far ndakatobisa vana vangu somewhere ndakavaisa pa Direct Contact nditori nevana 3 vari papo.
There is what we call a terrific behavior change, which I have actually witnessed in my child.
And so the extracurricular activities that are offered here at Direct Contact have really helped my child come out of the shell that she was in. We gave feedback on the swimming pool. We wanted a swimming pool that caters for the children all year round, not just for them to swim in summer. And voila, we got a heated pool,
which you can use day and night or throughout the year, every season, because it has an inbuilt heater, which you can use even in winter.
Sports and academia, they are no different. Okay, they are no different. If you're gonna be good in class, you need to be good outside there. If you're gonna be good outside this, you need to be what? Good also in class. We need to balance up those two, and I think awarding students with medals when they do well, and also recognize the effort that they put in class is something that the school has been doing to make sure that there's balance.
The support we get at the boarding house is really incredible. The boarding master really makes us feel comfortable and included. The boarding master always looks out for us and is really approachable, whether it's about schoolwork or about life in the dorm.
The first step of creating a supportive environment is I make myself approachable to my students. They must feel welcome and safe to talk to me about anything. Number 2, I believe in setting the rules collaboratively with my students. That ensures that everyone has a sense of accountability.
I love the culture that's here because I am call it a Christian father, so I love the values that they're teaching the kids here.
The school provides guidance and counseling services where you can just go to a teacher that you're comfortable with, or even just go to your peers that you're comfortable with. But personally, me, I've gone to a certain teacher named Mrs. Chatema. She has really helped me when I'm going through a lot emotionally, and the teachers are so trustworthy. You can tell them your problems, and it's not like you hear it at the end of the school day and stuff. And it just makes you feel safe because they act like your parents in a way. They give you advice when you need it the most, and they're your friend when you need it the most. Especially for me, I'm a boarder. I don't see my parents all the time. So it's lovely to have that mom figure and that dad figure when you're here.
As a house parent, one thing that I have learned to do is to accommodate these girls as they come with whatever situation it is. You talk to them, you create an environment that is comfortable for them to be able to reach out to you. By so doing, we have addressed mental health issues, we have addressed their wellness. We also get to do activities, just sit down and talk, encourage them to pursue their studies.
One of the things that we take pride in at Direct Contact is the feedback corner. The school takes seriously parents' feedback. Let me give you a good example. This one really touched my heart. And guess what the director of the school, Mr. Koki, did? He fixed the road. Literally, he tarred Mountainous Road and Dudley Edwards, the road that leads to the school.
The vision is for us to be able to internationalize the school. Global connection, global networking. As you are aware, the world is becoming a global village. We then want to be able to link, we want to network, we want to produce learners who can then be able to be absorbed by institutions post their academic life in other institutions outside Africa and even outside Zimbabwe, even within Africa. So we then want that process to be enhanced, that process to be intensified so that we become relevant. So the interconnectedness of the institution to the global world in terms of the production of products and services that are relevant, that are unique, that are responsive to the needs of the society is our goal through whatever we do here at the school, at the Greendale School.